It seems like only yesterday we were here for Super Bowl 52 and now back for the road to the Super Bowl here in the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium. Coming up, it's a battle to represent the NFC in this year's Super Bowl, and we've got a classic in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Minnesota Vikings. For a chance to come back to this very stadium in 2 weeks' time, we are off and running in the NFC Championship. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
All right, go ahead.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little...
Hold on. All right, I'm ready. My bad.
More confidence as you traverse down the field.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. Brought down by DJ Wanham.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Steps away to his left. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved, just as you said. They want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
That's caught by Penny. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
And the Seahawks
throwing now, Wilson on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds.
I hate
incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, Kaepernick. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And at the 47-yard line.
Kaepernick now on 1st down. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it further down inside the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams,
Nice, baby.
Down inside
Nice,
the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone now. Kaepernick. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. He's going to run again. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now this time, Kaepernick will throw. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Kyle Rudolph there to make the grab. And the Vikings have taken a first quarter lead. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
2nd and 10, it's Wilson again. Escaping the pressure right. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yards. Defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he's got Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Wilson will throw again. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
7-yard line.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time to his left.
Give me that. Let's go. Let's go. Put it on it.
Up by Anthony Harris. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2.
Throwing now is Kaepernick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. Complete. Jefferson to target.
There you go, Jefferson. Come on, Jefferson.
Short down
You gotta
to
get
the
that.
1-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Get in there. Get it. Let's go.
Touchdown, Minnesota. Colin Kaepernick keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. But once you get down deep in the red zone, Colin Kaepernick, you know that he is a threat to call his own number, and he did so there for the touchdown run.
And partner, that's what makes defending him so difficult, because defensively, you got so many things you've got to be concerned about. Here, he decides that keeping it is the best option. He's able to stick it in the end zone.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
This man took me off the bike.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan? Or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, sliding out of the pocket. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. They go play action now. Wilson out to his left. And now he's going to use it. And I think the ball's out. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Retains possession.
Now it's Carson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 11 yards there, first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Penny, the first down carry. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, fighting off the defender. And he'll be stopped short.
Let's go.
At the 14-yard line on the return.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Throw to the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 23-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick.
Oh, my God.
And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. These defenses have become so opportunistic, and no matter what you're playing, in this case, wide receiver, you got to be careful.
You certainly do, because there is a phrase in today's football that we use all the time, completing the process of the catch. Well, it's after you do
Give me that.
And oh, it'll be
Give me
intercepted.
that. Stop playing.
Anthony Harris. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it. But I think his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Cook able to escape, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. On the option, it'll be Kaepernick. He's got the first down here in Kaepernick.
No! Are you kidding me? Bro, oh my goodness gracious, dog.
At the 24-yard line.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on
that's
the
crazy,
last two,
but all right.
I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
You even pick it up, he's going to look at the ball.
When they stop fumbling.
He's going to look at it.
Fumbling, and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And 3 interceptions in this game, and I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4's kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw forward.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Now Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
All right.
Tyler Lockett, 63 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. All the talk when Russell Wilson came into the league about his height, you know, those big defensive linemen, can he get the ball over him? You get him outside the pocket like that, doesn't really matter.
No, it really doesn't, and you're exactly right. Many people dinged him for that and said, how's he going to see over NFL linemen? He never did, right? At whatever level, he saw through them and found pockets and windows to throw the football. But as you noted, when he's outside the pocket and his vision is totally clear, oh, look out, because because he's going to find someone downfield, as we just saw there.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
And trying to atone for it here on this drive.
The 43-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Cook.
Bro, what is going on?
Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now,
Thank you.
if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think that you take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. Flushed out right. And he's going to keep it here. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. 12 yards.
2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. And a reminder, folks, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report coming up shortly. The coach with us, as always, as he will start to look ahead to Super Bowl 53. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation.
Come on, man.
Sudden change.
It took too long to develop.
But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Kaepernick to throw on 2nd down. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It'll be a gain of 15 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
And leads to 3rd down.
Take it. Let's go.
He will score. Touchdown, Viking.
Let's fucking
Colin Kaepernick with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Vikings find a way to stretch their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
21. Seahawks 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned
What are you doing? You're right. Oh, my Lord.
If something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
That is crazy. A pick. What if it pick?
Well, throw on 1st down with Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a 1st down and more inside the 30. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. From the shotgun, Wilson being chased out left. It's caught.
Bro, are you kidding me?
And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Final play of the half. It's Wilson eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Come on.
He's
Come
at
on.
the 50.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
10,
Come on. Oh, my
and
God.
the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. That'll be taken about a yard deep. This return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard. Now a run with Cohen.
Oh, my God, bro.
The Seahawks have picked it up. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They stay on the ground again. It's Carson. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
And it brings up 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. He gets to his running back, Rashad Penny. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson, forced out to his left. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Seahawks go for it but can't convert. And the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. That's another mistake there on the drop pass on 4th. And we've seen them do things like this all game.
It's not hard to figure out why they're down by that deficit. They haven't made plays that are going to keep them in the game or win the game all game long. That's another example right there. It all boils down at the end of it to execution. Either you make the play or you don't.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Stay on top here.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming.
A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They fake the give. Now Kaepernick. This is caught by Jackson. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards.
42-yard line.
On play action, it's Kaepernick. They'll roll him out right.
No!
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Kaepernick. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to get this down.
He hit the today.
There on a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down.
Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. We're in the 3rd quarter of the NFC title game. This is 2nd and 10. They run it again with Cook. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Play action. Now Kaepernick.
Oh, my gosh. What are you doing,
Back at about the 37-yard line. It's the veteran KJ Wright, the disruptive force.
Bailey for the Viking field goal. A 54-yard attempt.
That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They'll run it again with Petty. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
The 42-yard line. It's a gain of 10. First down.
Wilson leaves this one.
Would you boys stop playing with me, dog? I'm telling you right again. I'm on your ass. What is wrong?
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14. 3rd and long. It's Wilson. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no, this game, boy. We did not come to play, JP. I'm telling you, bro.
Security. And they preach it. They have it up in the meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you.
Boy.
No matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
Not today. Boy. Hey.
Dalvin Cook.
I hope y'all ready, bro. I hope y'all ready.
And the fumble
We
recovery
putting a
leads to
clinic on
6
today.
points for
Let's
the
go.
Vikings. Well, something about this team, you just felt like they were one of destiny all season long, and they made themselves today, as you can see, the class of the NFC.
Yeah, and it's starting to look more and more like a Super Bowl trip is very much in their future.
And the fans starting to book those tickets. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
28. Seahawks 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this carries into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what the Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack.
What is it, bro?
Able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot.
Let's go! 54's on your head, bro!
Interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric.
I'm telling you, it's not. Oh my gosh, bro! I told you.
Touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
35. Seahawks 7.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like when we talk about the defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? Yeah. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. That catch good for only a couple.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Flush to his right. He finds his man. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. To throw again is Wilson. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down.
Get him, Hunter.
He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But, you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go fumble it. You should have fumbled that boy. He got smacked.
And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. It's good, and it's now 35-14.
Next the score, Vikings 35, Seahawks 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Jackson now to return. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And you can bet that they are starting to sense it now. That George Halas trophy nearly theirs. Their spot as NFC champions oh so close as they try to finish this one off. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 33-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll work this one up to about the 38.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Option play, and Kaepernick's going to run with it. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Cook. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And a nice pick up there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
You get in there right now.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Colin Kaepernick saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Vikings 42. Seahawks.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This taken in about 4 yards deep. Baltimore cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Left side complete to Lockett. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 3 yards the gain there, right. 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Wilson will throw again. And a flag comes in as falls incomplete.
Oh, my Lord.
Let's see who this is.
He is throwing them
Antonio Brown can wreak havoc in so many ways. Here he's able to cause a PI penalty.
He runs the defensive backs with such speed and power. I think it creates panic on their end, and a lot of times they just reach out and grab him, and that's the result there, a pass interference call.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down.
At the 46-yard line.
Again, Wilson steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it.
He gonna fumble, though.
And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Dancing to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. From the gun, it's Wilson. Buying time.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Wilson on the keeper.
Daniil Hunter. And that will force a turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Cook. And that play goes nowhere. He's met behind the line, and a penalty flag may add insult to injury. Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way you need to take that one.
And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going for it. It's Kaepernick. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And will be intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
A first throw for the backup, Haskins. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Tyler Lockett, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20.
Throwing again. Haskins. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Now a desperation throw. That's caught at the 25.
Wow. Come on.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Again, it's Haskins.
Oh, my gosh, you're right there.
What about the 5? And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down. The Vikings are going to the Super Bowl as we sign off here and say goodnight, everybody.